Alright, so this is a video about personal identity in a way, which is of a spiritual nature, to have an intention to evolve spiritually. And one realizes that by instruction, you see, it's not necessary for any I to be there. There's not necessary for any person or any individual to be there. It's not necessary to think that there's an I, and a pronoun I, when you refer to yourself as I, that is responsible for your actions. This is an it. It is very limited, very linear, and it's hypnotized. It's always in a state where it assumes that it's the doer of the action and the thinker of the thought, and therefore it forms a story and it becomes the star of the story. And when you realize you're not the content, this is all content. You're the field and not the content of the field. This is autonomous. So it's connected with everything, but it's not causing anything. There's no cause in the world. One has the illusion, you can see that, like, but there is no this causing or that. Just because you see the mind sees sequence in the world, so it projects that there's a this causing or that. There is no this causing or that. And you can take the form of a person, but that doesn't mean that you are causing something, because everything comes into manifestation in and of its own, in and of itself. So you say, oh yeah, I remember when we were driving around, or I remember when this seemed to occur, but these are experiences which are kind of illusory. It's an illusion because because you're the field which is aware of what the mind is thinking, what the body is saying, but you're not the cause of it. You are. So the thought forms which are coming up are basically how interactions take place with people, which is by the frequency of the energy that they're emitting, their emotional state, and the thought forms associated with that state. Yes? That's how interactions among human beings always form a readable record of the vibrational states, the emotions, and the thought forms associated with them. Everything is happening autonomously. One has the illusion that one cannot get through life unless one thinks that no such thing happens. All these things are deciding themselves. All these things are deciding themselves and doing themselves autonomously. So that gives you a kind of detached, or at least non-attached kind of wisdom. It's obvious that that which is in the field will behave and act because of what it is, not because of anything external to it. That's obvious that it will behave, move in the field without any necessity for an external cause. Nothing external to it tells it how to behave or dictates its behavior or any of its actions.